Hey, what's going on, guys? Let's try this problem right here. Here this question is asking to find a power series for the function and determine the radius of convergence. Now whenever we have something like this, to convert this one into power series pattern, what we do is we take this one 1 over 1 minus x and compare, like this is going to be equivalent to sigma n is equal to 0 to infinity, and this is going to be x power n. So this is the one we always use to convert anything into power series pattern. Now let's see how we can use this one to convert this one into power series pattern, right? Now here we have to have 1 on top. So to have 1 on top, we have to take this x square outside. So here if I take x square outside, we are going to have 1, right? Now in the bottom we have to have 1 again, right? So here we have 4. So in order to have 1, we have to take this 4 outside. So now we are going to have 1 in the bottom. But if I take this 4 outside, I have to divide this one by 4, because when I take this one outside, I didn't have 4 right here. So in order to satisfy this one, I have to divide this one by 4. Then only if I multiply back, I will get the same value. Now here if you notice, we have minus, but we don't have that one. We don't have a minus. So we have to have a minus in order to convert this pattern. Now to get that, what we do is x square divided by 4, 1 over 1 minus x power 4, x over 4. So this is same thing, because minus minus plus. Now this is same thing. Now let's see how we can use this pattern to convert this into this pattern. Here if you notice, whatever the value is we are subtracting from 1 is powered by n. Here is the same thing. Whatever the value we are subtracting from 1 is going to be powered by n. So this is going to be sigma n is equal to 0 to infinity negative x over 4 powered by n, right? And also x square, it's multiplied by x square over 4. So we have to multiply this one also with x square over 4. Now we have to we can combine this one with this one. To combine this one, what we can do is, first we can take this negative outside. So if I take this negative one outside, since everything is powered by n, this negative one outside also going to be powered by n, and we are going to remain with x over 4 powered by n. So we can write that one separately, like x power n over 4 power n. And also we have multiplication outside, that's x square over 4. And we know that when we multiply two things, the powers will add. So if you multiply x power n with x square, these two powers will add. That's going to become x power n plus 2, and this will become 4 power n plus 1, right? Now let's write this one in this way. So this is going to be sigma n is equal to 0 to infinity negative 1 power n, and we are going to have x power n plus 2 divided by 4 power n plus 1, right? Now this is the power series pattern. Now this is first question. Now the second question is asking to find the radius of convergence. To find the radius of convergence, we have to take the ratio test. The general pattern of ratio test is this: limit n approaches infinity, and whatever the function we are having, we have to add 1 to the values wherever we have n. So wherever we have n, we have to add 1 to that, and then we have to divide this one by original function. Now let's do the same thing to this one. If I do this to this one, this is going to be limit n approaches infinity, and since we are taking absolute value, this negative 1 is not necessary to bring, because even if we bring, that's going to be positive, because absolute value always positive. So this is so we can just take this part. So this is going to be what? X power n plus 3, because we are adding 1 to wherever we have n. So this is going to be x power n plus 3, and the denominator is going to be 4 power n plus 2, right? And then we have to divide this one by original function, that is this one. It is same as multiplying by the reciprocal of this one. So if I multiply by the reciprocal of this one, this is going to be multiplied by 4 power n plus 1 over 4 power, actually x power n plus 2. X power n plus 2, right? Now let's cancel everything we can cancel. So 4 power n plus 2 is basically 4 power n multiplied by 4 power 2. So this is same as this 4 power n multiplied by 4 power 1. So we can cancel this 4 power n, 4 power n, 4 power 2 remaining, 4 power 1 remaining. And here we can do the same thing to this x power n, right? So we can cancel this x power n, x power n. So here we have x cube remaining and x square remaining. So finally we end up with x cube 4 power 1, 4 power 1 and 4 square x square. Now since the limit is only related to n, we don't need this one anymore because there's no n left. So we can take this part along, like absolute value of x cube divided by x square multiplied by 4 power 1 divided by 4 square. Now we can cancel something. Here we can cancel this x square and this cube and this 4 power 1 and this square. So we are left with x over 4. So whatever value we are getting, that is less than 1. Right? Now from this one we can find intervals of convergence. To find the intervals of convergence, what we do is we have to take the x alone and see what we get. Like to get x alone, x right here, we have to bring the 4 to the other side. So this is going to be 4 is less than x. Now from this one we know that intervals of convergence is going to be minus 4 to 4. So this is going to be our intervals of convergence. Now the question is asking for radius of convergence. To find the radius of convergence, what we do is we take the highest value and subtract the lowest value and divide by 2. So this is going to be 8 over 2 and that will give us 4. So that's going to be the radius of convergence. I hope this helps. Thanks for watching.